Hello everybody! What is going on? Welcome to this new playthrough. From this playthrough on, ideally I would like to be working on a replay as well as a brand new game, let's say. Or exclusive game, something that is not replayed, on my second main channel, Chilean Retro Gamer 2, technically. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance on the Xbox 360. A lot of you probably are already holding your dicks as we speak. And probably gonna start typing, are you gonna do the other Metal Gear games? By the way, I'm gonna delete this data because I already played through like an hour of the game, basically to get familiar with it. So I'm gonna make a new file. No, I'm not gonna play Metal Gear, regular Metal Gear or Metal Gear Solid, basically. I like to play with inverted camera. I don't know, I got used to it by playing other games of the sort. No, I'm not interested in Metal Gear series in general. I'm just playing this game because it looked like a fun hack and slash game, and that's basically the only motivation. By the way, easy difficulty because I'm a pussy. And I'm playing the tutorial basically to show everything on the game, or as much as possible. Of course, this isn't relevant to the story in the slightest, but, you know, it doesn't take longer than 3 or 4 minutes.
Let's begin with a quick warm-up, shall we?
Okay.
Check the Soliton radar on the upper right and head to the point marked on the display. You can jump over obstacles, but the ninja run will get you across them more quickly and easily.
I usually take, I don't know, quite a few minutes basically to get familiar with controls, even if they can look and be simple. For the majority of you, it isn't really my case. So yeah, takes some time to get used to. That's why I basically went to play for an hour before doing a recording.
Swinging your blade while dashing, for example, or striking your foes with a sliding attack.
Actually, I think it would be a good time to mention why I wouldn't play the other Metal Gear series right now before we get onto the story, because there will be a lot of cutscenes, sorry. So the ones who haven't watched this game are kind of warned in that sense. And the idea is not to talk over the cutscenes. Like, I try to avoid all the time, but sometimes it's inevitable, because I have so many things to say sometimes. You know, in general, I am not into stealth games. That's one main reason. Okay, now I'm gonna start attacking, or learn how to attack, by the way.
Now then, let's run a basic battle diagnostic. Try and neutralize all the enemies that appear.
Yeah, in general, I'm not into stealth games.
Together to perform combination attacks.
We have light and strong attacks. 2 different buttons. And if you hold the left trigger, you use blade mode, as you can see, in which you can use light and strong attacks as well. A different attack modality, let's say. And now more attacking, if I'm not mistaken.
Combat is not all offense, however. You also need to protect yourself.
That's one of the things I don't like about the smaller
Follow
games.
the direction of the enemy's attack. Parry those attacks by executing light attacks of your own in the same direction. This is how you parry. It is the keystone of your defense.
I don't like it when they become too technical. So that's why I'm playing it on the easy difficulty too. I don't know if it was mentioned in the game. But basically, by doing that, it like parries automatically. So I just focus on attacking, which is how all games should be, in my opinion.
Draw foes in as close as possible and parry their blows to leave them exposed to counterattack. From your perspective, it will appear as if the enemy is frozen in time, or at least moving very slowly. This is the perfect opportunity for you to carefully aim your strike, then slice your foe apart.
Yeah, this is parry and attack.
Even you will not be able to parry every type of attack. Watch your foe's movements carefully.
A lot of people say that Metal Gear series suck because of the deep story. It's difficult to understand. That's not a valid reason to me for me to say that something sucks. It's just that probably people are unable to understand it. Well, yeah, the thing is, I am personally not interested in understanding the story. In general, as I said, I don't like stealth games, and I feel no sympathy for Solid Snake. It's a character that I never liked. So yeah, that's the main explanation.
Yeah.
Now I'll be quiet.
We've come so far in just 3 short years.
The sign of a strong leader, sir.
No. The will of a strong people. And one very able advisor.
Thank you, sir.
Your team deserves credit as well, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing our job, Mr. Prime Minister.
I must admit, I once thought of groups like yours as opportunists, enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned sooner than expected. Perhaps I was wrong about these private military companies.
We prefer private security providers, sir. Most of Maverick's contracts do focus on security.
Yes, well, the security can mean many things.
There's a saying I like. One sword keeps another in the sheath. Sometimes the threat of violence alone is a deterrent. Sometimes by taking a life, others can be preserved. It's the code the samurai lived by.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I could say the same about you, Mr. Prime Minister.
Well, you can't stop sucking each other's off, you know.
What is happening?
Someone's
Soon.
blocking the lead vehicle. Hold on.
Clear the road! This is official state business!
And here they introduce the main enemies. This is Jetstream Sam.
I said clear the road! We're authorized to use force if you do!
Well, that's a little blood.
Leopard 1, U-turn. Turning back.
Open fire! Who was that?
A cyborg. One of our competitors?
Courtney, what is happening?
We got hit, sir. A cyborg.
Whose?
Exif comes up unaffiliated.
I'll notify all checkpoints. Get Onmani out of there!
Yes, sir.
We are going to die.
Stay calm.
He's got friends on our 12.
Raiden!
I'm on it. Guard the Prime Minister.
So yeah, it is time to fight. So yeah, to round up basically what I've been saying all this time, those are the three main reasons why probably you will not watch me play another Metal Gear game. The main reason I'm playing this is because it looks like a fun hack and slash game, not because it's Metal Gear. I couldn't care less about Metal Gear. I'm not a fan of stealth, I'm not a fan of Solid Snake, and I'm not interested in understanding the story. So yeah, don't worry Raiden, I already got it over with. So yeah, now let's focus on this game only. And we are having our first real battle. Getting used to the controls again. We'll be combining light and strong attacks. Precisely as Boris is saying.
The limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP. I'll add the limo to your solid down radar.
Oh. Now it's getting display. I was wondering where am I supposed to go next? And take that car.
Right, it's on the other side of that barricade.
Fancy killings. I will be doing a lot of these. So I'm picking up these collectibles from enemies once I kill them, but honestly I don't know what they do, so... I guess at some point the game will provide more information about the fact. Am I done? There's one more enemy right there. Funny thing, when I first played this game, I had no idea what to do after I killed all enemies, but I just needed to slice the fence once. Just for you to get the idea of how bad at games I am. So a new important enemy comes to the action, a Baldy. And here comes Raiden to save the Prime Minister, who's apparently going to be taken hostage by this Baldy.
So you're Jack.
What do you want with the Prime Minister?
I want him dead. Nothing personal, of course. Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful.
What?
Business ain't been the same since they shut down SOP. A clean break from the war economy. Huh. Well, some of us like that economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living?
This is your answer? Don't do it!
Don't worry now. I won't. Not while he's still useful. So long.
I guess this is time for our first boss battle.